Hi. In a way, you could call it false advertising. False advertising. But if you did, you'd probably never win a case in court. What am I talking about with this false advertising? Let me explain it this way. I was recently at the gym, and a woman there, who I often see and we talk as we're training, said to me, "What will I do when I retire?" Now, if you look at the false advertising, you'll see that everybody is expected to expect that it's going to be one long holiday, and a luxurious holiday at that. There'll be pictures of people standing near the Eiffel Tower, sitting on their yacht with a blue sea all around, or travelling in the Canadian wilderness with mountains and bears and so forth. Is it really like that? We know it's not. It could be for a little while if you are very wealthy, or if you're unwise enough to spend maybe half your retirement income on a 6 months holiday travelling around the world in luxury. But most people aren't that stupid. They realise that when they retire, they'll have a bit of a holiday, they'll do a few things they wish they could do, and they'll do them, providing it doesn't cost too much, and then they'll start asking that question again. What am I going to do in retirement? Now, as I've said in these videos, ad nauseum now, I've been retired 28 years, took voluntary redundancy at 59, and I'm now 87. So what have I been doing? But before I get to that, I'd like to talk a little bit about other people. One of my brother-in-laws, now deceased, had a friend who was a garbage collector. I've spoken about this before. Just a garbage collector. And then when he retired, he discovered he had a talent for art. Not only a talent, a great talent. Before you knew it, he was doing portraits, he was doing scenes, he was actually hiring venues so he could display all his fine work as a gallery, and people were buying it. So obviously, a lot of us have talents that we don't know about, and in retirement, we can explore. We can do various things to find out where our talent lies. I'll give you another example. 40 odd years ago, actually it's 47 years ago now, that's a long time ago, I was in the Antarctic expedition. One of our expeditioners, a friend of mine called Rob, he was a Met observer. He was in the meteorological side. He had nothing to do with being a chef. And now you see his culinary delights, his masterpieces of what he's cooked, presented to us all to see on Facebook. So he's discovered something he loves to do, and it's a talent. We all have these talents, finding out what we really want to do. We're all unique, we all have gifts, and we need to realise that. Taking a real passive stance early in retirement and saying, what am I going to do now? Mope, 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 watch TV, walk the dog, that's it. That's not it. You can look around and join organisations with people who have similar interests to you, or at least keep looking until you find groups which have similar interests to you. I certainly did that, and I continue to do it. You can do it too. In the time I've been retired, I have done many things, and I've spoken about it before. My interests lifelong have been creative writing, speaking to audiences, especially storytelling, self-knowledge and self-understanding. Very recently, I joined an organisation known as the Australian Institute of Parapsychological Research. How's that? They found out that I'm a speaker and they've asked me to present at their next conference. And to me, that's a privilege. You will find your own bent, your own particular slot, your own niche, if you look around and work about finding it. It's there for you. You weren't born into this life just for the drudgery of work. Your work's over. You're now a retiree. You have freedom like you've never had before. No longer are you being bossed. Well, maybe you are. You might be a married man like me. You know, the boss is in the house. But the point is this. You are now the captain of your ship, the master of your fate. Find out. Make your own fate. Find out where your gifts lie. Find some enthusiasm. Find the gifts. They're there. And then get on with the retirement. What are you going to do in retirement? You're going to live like you've never lived before.